You know, let me just ask, how many people here would like to take a car they have or have a car like this in their garage? Raise your hand. Wow, that's incredible. Well, that's kind of a problem though for you, isn't it? I mean, what are you gonna, how are you gonna kind of help all these people? What are you gonna do?
Well, we're gonna try to communicate with them through the website. We're gonna we're gonna line them up, see how many there are.
All right.
And Jonathan and I, our main thing is on development. We want to go farther. We'd like to eventually eliminate the batteries, but for now, we think that we can do this, and we can show people where to go to get this done or to get something like it done.
Yeah.
It's not about just us. It's about everybody that can do this, all the other companies that can do it. We're just showing that it's possible. Since the big companies have not shown that this is possible, the guys in the garages around the world have come together, and this is one of the results. And so it's an example of what can be done. It's just there to look at, and when somebody tells you that you can only get 27 miles per gallon out of your new Cadillac, and this one here is just on its way right now to 100 miles to the gallon. It's at stage 1 of the development. It's already over halfway there, somewhere between 50 and 60 miles to the gallon as it stands right here. And we're still tuning, we're still working, and we have many more things to add to it. So our story is going to be live on the website that you've built for us.
Well, it seems to me, Neil, and you know, I don't know a lot about cars, honestly, and I don't understand, Jonathan, about these old cars, and I wouldn't know how to take the engine out and rewire it and build all the control processors and where to buy the batteries and all those things. And I bet a lot of the people here, they want to get connected to you somehow. And I've been thinking about this, since we started talking about it for the next year. So I have something to show you.
Great.
So
let's see it.
Come over here, and I want to introduce you to one of our executives, Jagger McConnell. So please welcome to the DreamForce stage, Jagger. Come on over, Jonathan. So Jagger, this is quite a car they have here. Isn't that a spectacular achievement?
It's amazing.
I mean, it's unbelievable. It's spectacular. So they have all these people here, and I'm sure a lot of other people who'd like to, find out more information about these cars, maybe contact Jonathan and Neil about, getting maybe retrofitting their car. They want to repower their own American dream for them. What can they do?
Sure, absolutely. So let me show you the website. I mean, it's an amazing car. We need to have an amazing website for that car. So if we could pull up demo 2. Here is the website that we're completely hosting on Salesforce.com. This is on the Force.com platform using sites. It looks just like a website. You've got your Flash component. But if I scroll down, you're going to start seeing things a little bit differently. You're going to see live data from Lincvolt. So this is an application that we built that's pulling the data. This is actually the strangest integration I've ever done.
So this is receiving the RSS feeds?
Exactly right. So we're integrated with a car. So it's giving us data, and we're showing it in a graph here. So I can go and say, hey, show me the distance over the last few days, and it's increasing there. And I can go and show the battery charge, or maybe I want to go and show the speed over time. So we've got some data that's pulling directly out of Salesforce and showing it right on this page. Maybe I want to drill into the data a little bit further. I can go and click on See All Data, and I can actually, sort of for the gearheads out there, you can kind of click into each one of these and go and see each piece of data that the RSS feed has given us over time.
So this is kind of Lincvolt's public site. You can find out about Lincvolt. You can look at the Lincvolt blog because, Neil likes to make these movies about what's happening. He puts on these headphones.
Absolutely.
He's drinking a beer. He has Jonathan there. It's like kind of news reports, kind of what's happening in the middle of the football game.
You bet.
That's all there as well?
Yep, we could go. You've got a blog. Of course, we're integrating our own products into here. We were talking about communicating with other developers.
My Lincvolt ideas.
So we've got the ideas
fantastic.
site directly in the Force.com application.
So this is, you can write your own idea to Neil and Jonathan, and people can prioritize. Oh, that's a great idea. That'll never work, etc. They don't have to. They don't have to flesh every idea out on their own with their own team. They can let the community start to resolve and prioritize what the right ideas are.
Power of the community, you bet. And then finally, there's Lincvolt Me. So here's the pictures of the people that have been interested in Lincvolt, and we've got a cover flow piece here, so you can kind of mouse around and see the various people out there that are interested in having their car converted.
So these are all these cars out there in America. Instead of making all these other cars around the world, and and using up all that oil to make new cars, we can do exactly what Neil did. We can take our cars and we can kind of Lincvolt ourselves.
Absolutely right.
That's great. And so what I can upload my, oh great, fantastic. Well, how do I Lincvolt me?
So you click on Lincvolt my ride, and I can go and enter in some information. I can upload my photo, and that instantly goes into the...
Is that one of Jonathan's mechanics there?
That's right.
I wish.
So here we are. So let's go into the app. Let's say I've gone and created this, and I've submitted this. Let's look on the back end of this. So I'm going to log in as if I were Neil.
So now what you're saying is Neil's got all this tool. It's a public website. He can go out. He can kind of figure out what's going on.
Exactly right.
But what happened there? I heard something. We have a reminder
here.
What's that? Pimp Marc's ride. Oh yeah, I signed up for one of these Lincvolts, but I guess, when do I get mine? It was about 216 days ago, actually.
We're tracking you.
Okay,
We're working on it.
That. I appreciate
we are.
it. Well, we're going to keep reminding you,
Thank you.
Pimp Marc's ride there, okay?
So we've got a tricked out homepage here, as you might expect when Neil Young is logging into Salesforce. We've got a number of cars, and these are all the leads, the most recent leads that have come into the system. We've got videos. Of course, we have dashboards showing leads over time, so there's an increasing interest. You can be tracking all of the information.
So what is it? Those are movies being shot there at the on the floor there? You're able to keep track of all those movies and
see all of your
put those
YouTube
into
videos.
the blog and this kind of thing?
Exactly right.
So it's one place for all the data about Lincvolt, and then he can expose it on the public website.
Exactly.
And what about basic things that we would expect, like contacts and accounts?
So you said you have submitted this.
I do. I have an order. You still have my money?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
no problem.
Because we're keeping track of it. In fact, there I am in my Ford F-150.
There you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, yeah, there it is. I'm waving, theoretically, to somebody when I get it one day. So just keep me in mind, would you?
It looks a little like the
I thought you wanted a
Pope-mobile.
black one, not a white one.
Yeah. So you've got my deposit. Looks like, I don't know if the car's been received exactly, but
No car yet.
It's on
maybe
its
somebody
way.
hit that button a little early.
That's
Conversion
right.
completed,
That's
testing
right.
completed. So that's a whole, visual force component there for keeping track of what's going on?
And it's interacting with the data here. So as we scroll down and as these objectives are reached, those graphics are going to go and change.
Vehicle stats, address information, fantastic. Is there anything else on the back end that Neil's going to need to run his business?
Well, let me show you this. So let's say Neil was if we can bring up the Elmo, and I just built this last night. So this is
fantastic.
So this is an application that we built. So let's say Neil was on the garage floor, and he's just completed your conversion, and he wants to let you know right away.
I'm ready.
So here we have Salesforce Mobile on the iPhone. So the same applications we built here can be deployed anywhere. So here we go. We have a mobile application. So let's go and find Marc. So there he is.
Oh, I want to find out.
And let's go and say, hey, we just completed the conversion.
And then here's his stat, and here's how far.
And oops, I need to click edit first. And go and choose conversion here. And then go and change the date to someday in the future. Click on done.
Conversion time.
Click on
and
save.
then it sends me an email. Oh, Marc, you're.
So I've now edited that all using the Salesforce mobile application. And if I click on refresh, up at the top, you'll now see that we just completed our conversion. So we get the checkbox.
Fantastic. Well, Jonathan, looks like you have everything you need to run your business.
Thank you.
Well, that's very exciting. Jagger, Jonathan, fantastic. Congratulations. Neil, unbelievable vision, unbelievable results, spectacular. Thank you very much. Please thank Neil Young, Johnathan Goodwin, Jagger McConnell. Congratulations.
Thanks, Marc.
Thank you. And I want to tell you that they're going to be here at the show. You probably saw on the way in, there's a booth. Lincvolt after the show will be in the booth. Jonathan will be there. You can ask questions. And yeah, the stairs are just right over there. Thanks. Thank you. Unless you want to stay, Neil, everyone would love to have you stay. And we're going to be able to kind of talk about the Lincvolt. We're going to show you what we've done. You can talk to Jonathan. You can explore new ideas with him. And it's a great opportunity for you to get in. And if you're here from one of the motor car companies, we'd like to show you what they're doing. I know Neil is also looking for a rich ecosystem to help him develop these cars. And if there's venture capitalists or other people here who want to help Neil, I know that he sure would be interested in talking to you because, boy, this is spectacular. And I've been watching this for the last year and a half.